Howdy, with this video, I want to go over how to create a resume. There are templates online that make it very easy to create a resume if you've never done one before, and I want to show you those so you don't feel like you're starting from a blank page. I'm doing this video on Thursday, February 21st. The resume is due to tomorrow night or Saturday morning. Either way, it's fine. And we're going to keep working on these LinkedIn components and hopefully get most of that done before we leave for spring break. Uh, when we come back from spring break, we'll start the career essay. And again, you're just researching what career you're going to go into, what education or certifications you need, and what you're going to do kind of with that degree and within that career. It's going to be different for everybody, right? Some of you are at the very beginning of your career, some of you are a little more experienced than your careers, like I am, and that's what makes those essays kind of fun to read. You see people at different points in their education and their professional careers. Um, but for this week and next week, I'm going to get the resume going. I'm going to work with an academic plan. All that academic plan is going to be is just a semester by semester listing of the courses you need to get your certificate or your degree. Some of you are pretty much at the end of it, right? You're like, I'm done at the end of the semester. Well, like, that's going to be a good looking academic plan that you finished, right? Others of you are at the beginning, and you're going to be looking to plot out your courses and make sure you see how all that's going to work out. Uh, Also, you're going to do an introduction to the LinkedIn page, like you kind of saw with mine, just um, introducing yourself to a potential employer or just discussing all the awesome things you've done in your career so far. Um, so kind of getting the basic LinkedIn page up before we go for spring break. Hopefully you've got that descriptive paragraph and self-regulated learner essay revised and out there on LinkedIn. If you're having trouble loading things into LinkedIn, let me know and I'll be happy to do another video. Um, it seems to depend on the semester whether LinkedIn wants to work well with us or not. So far this semester it seems to be working pretty well. So last semester was a nightmare, but anyway, that's a whole other story that uh, for a whole other video. But to do a resume, if you're working in Word, kind of depends which version of Word and all this. But sometimes when you open Word and you go in to start a new document, oh, there it goes. Um, you'll see it'll open up all these different templates here. You may have not really noticed this before. You probably just clicked on blank document and went off on to do your work there. But you got to notice there's different types of resumes here. You can certainly do a search as well. And you kind of want to match the resume to your experience. If you have 20 years in the business like I do, I'm going to highlight all that experience and how awesome I am, and you don't have to train me. I'm ready to go. If you're kind of new to your career, you may be doing a resume. Going to pop up here. I think it is. You're going to do a resume that kind of focuses more on your skills, kind of de-emphasize the experience because you may not have much. But it might kind of really go to town on the skills. Do people trust you with money? Do people trust you with the kids? Are what kind of skills do you bring to a job that would make you a good entry level employee? But these templates are nice. You can just go there and you start typing whatever you want, and it works well. And again, you don't have to start from a blank sheet of paper there. If you don't like that particular template, you can go back to new, and all these templates pop up again. And you can kind of decide what kind of resume you want. If you want your picture on there, you can do that. But again, this is up to you. Like I said, if you have 20 years of experience in the business, you're not going to have a fairly lengthy resume. If you're 18 years old and just getting started out, might not have much on there. But one of the interesting things about this project is by the end, hopefully you're going to start looking and thinking, how can I make this resume look better? Can I do volunteer work? Can I do internships or apprenticeships? Or what kind of things can I be doing to get the job I want when I get my certificate or my degree? Because there's plenty of people graduating with the same certificate and same degree. What's going to set you apart from them? That's available in Word. If you're working in Google Docs, it's the same kind of thing. Oh, there we go. When you open your Google Docs, you're probably looking at something like this. But you'll notice this template gallery. What comes up is kind of what's probably dependent on what you've been doing in Google. But you can click this template gallery and scroll down to resumes. And it's the same kind of deal. You just click on the one you kind of want. If you want spearmint, You click on that, and it's just going to pop it up, and you go in there and change change all the fake Latin here, and put your information in, and you got your resume going. For the ones we're posting on LinkedIn, please don't put your name and put your name, but don't put your address and your telephone number. An email address should be plenty. They can also contact you through LinkedIn if an employer does actually get in there and see your resume and want to contact you. But I would encourage you not to put your street address and your phone number in there. Right, you don't know who's out there on the internet, of course. But again, hopefully that makes it kind of easy to do the resume. And I'll do another quick video on the academic plan. I'll show you a couple of those of what it should look like. If you're going for the certificate program, it's going to be a fairly short academic plan. You don't have a couple of semesters. If you're going for a full two-year transfer degree, you're going to have to plot out all 4 or 5 semesters that you're going to need to get to that point. But hopefully that helps a little bit. As always, let me know if you have questions about the course. Class is going very well on my end, so be sure to let me know if you have questions or something's not quite going well on your end. But we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.